Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you what you could expect from Delta Airlines Premium Economy. This is Premium Select as they market it on the 767-400. Please follow me on Instagram at Brandon Johnson 10K for behind the scenes looks at content that I will be reviewing in the future, such as this content that I did put on a story from the other day. So here's a look at the Premium Economy. The one thing that's nice about this is it's a 2-2-2 configuration. Instead of the normal 2-4-2 or 2-3-2. So by default, this makes this, in my opinion, the better premium economy than American Airlines, which I've reviewed. I'll leave a link for that, as well as United Airlines Premium Economy, which I've reviewed. I'll leave a link for that as well. So you can see the seat here. You get a Toomey amenity kit there. You've got a pillow, a blanket at your seat. And you do have the menu card at the seat too. For dining. I'll show you as really a screen recording of the menu. Now they put a limited number of things on there. For the full menu, you actually have to scan a QR code to look at the rest of the things that they do offer in premium economy, but I'll show you that a little later. Here, as you can see, the seat, and thankfully no footrest below that. Those footrests just take up leg space for me. Do have some charging ports, which did work. I did not have a seatmate, so fortunate. I was able to put my camera over there. You've got the headphone jack here to your left, a bottle of water that's left out for you, seat controls, in-flight entertainment remote, as well as the headphones not to listen to the in-flight entertainment system there. Got this little piece that lifts up here. So essentially you've got a domestic first class seat here, more or less. In premium economy is what that is. So to your right here, you have the tray table, which pops out here. If I can get it down. So sturdy tray table. So don't worry, the food offering won't overtake the tray table. So no worries there, which you'll see in a minute what I mean by that. And there you do have individual air vents, which is a plus. Always. Now, as far as pre-departure went, pre-departure beverages were offered, choice of sparkling wine or sparkling water. Then you were brought a bag of almonds and raisins here, which those are pretty good. So you did get that pre-departure, and you had a bottle of water already sitting there for you. So I will talk about more of the flight after the takeoff. I will see you shortly. Welcome back, and let's take a look at the bathroom in the 767-400. And nothing surprising here. It's a standard bathroom, as we see most of the time on these aircraft, again with few exceptions there. No window, unfortunately, in this bathroom. Now, this bathroom is essentially shared with premium economy and business, I guess. It's in between premium economy and business class. So I did see business class passengers using this lavatory as well as the one, up front, because there is one up front for business class passengers, but it really serves the purpose for both classes of service when it comes to this bathroom. Now, the meal service started off with a cooling towel. It's a pre-packaged cool towel that you got here. No hot towels service, but this is something I didn't see on United or American with that. So just some small little details there that are a little different in the service there. So the meal choices, the main choices were orange glazed chicken or vegetable green curry. I chose the orange glazed chicken. It did come with an appetizer and dessert, all served on one tray, all plastic, by the way, so no plates. So I didn't like the appetizer there at the top there. Tomato, artichoke, palm hearts, and some potatoes. Didn't really like that. Orange glazed chicken and the tres leches cake here with the white chocolate sauce was really good. So 2 out of the 3, not bad. Kind of batting 66% as far as the meal service went, in my opinion. And then you've got the snack basket. This was available in the galley, so you can see the array of snacks that are available anytime. This classifies as the little bites. And then you've got some more of the almonds and raisins. So I did take the chocolate there. That was really good. Cadbury chocolate and some vanilla cookies there. So you could grab those anytime that you wanted to during the flight. The breakfast, about an hour and 30 minutes before landing there. So you got some fruit. You got a sandwich here. This is Gouda and mushroom sandwich. There was also a Canadian bacon sandwich. So this was the vegetarian option on that sandwich. It was pretty good. And a piece of chocolate. Actually, before landing, right before landing, you got the piece of chocolate. So here's a look at the menu. I'll let you take a look at the menu here for what they serve in premium economy on this route specifically. And I'll be back shortly. And here's a look at the Wi-Fi here. You do get the free messaging, the complimentary messaging with iMessage, Facebook, Messenger, and WhatsApp. There's a look at the pricing for the internet for the full flight, 1 hour and 3 hours durations, as well as the subscription cost if you subscribe to the Wi-Fi, and them letting you know that the T-Mobile Wi-Fi's connection is free with streaming. So I'll let you also take a look here by yourself at the in-flight entertainment screen, as it's really not much different than other in-flight entertainment screens on Delta that I've shown you on past reviews. So I'll be back shortly with my final thoughts. Okay, so my final thoughts on this flight. Thought the crew was pretty good. Experienced crew, it seemed. Talked to one of the flight attendants who often worked the Rio flight, but yeah, she's I think been with Delta for some time. But yeah, good crew. I thought the food overall the food was good. The only thing I really didn't like was the appetizer there for dinner. Now, one thing to note that they are using plastic instead of plates as far as the meal service goes. It's all served on one tray. Not that it's a ton of food, but just something to note if you're curious about it. Did have the PreDeparture beverage happening, as well as PreDeparture little bag of almonds and raisins. You did have an amenity kit, bottle of water waiting for you at the seat, as well as a pillow and blanket. Seat wise, again, it's not too different really from the premium economies flown on American Airlines and United, but I think on the 767 it makes a difference because you have a 222 configuration. It just feels less crowded, and I didn't have a seatmate, so I guess that helped it feel like I had more space. They didn't have those footrests, which I hate, underneath the seat, so it doesn't intrude on your leg space in there too. So I guess one unique thing about the service was the pre-packaged towel they offered, as well as the little chocolate at the end. I thought that was a nice little touch because I didn't see that on United or American as flying those products. So that was my experience on Delta's Premium Select, which is really premium economy, in their 767-400. This was flight DL110 from Buenos Aires, Argentina to Atlanta, Georgia. As always, I appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend. I will catch you next time. Thank you.